I'm so glad you're here to start this 2024 reset vlog with me. As you can see, I'm in front of my bookshelf.
She has seen better days.
She's a little bit jumbled. She's kind of a hot mess. We have plans. We've got some things to do and take care of before we tackle this bad boy. So I'll see you in a bit. I will return.
Then we will tackle this monstrosity.
Okay, the first thing we're gonna do with our 2024 reset is do a hair mask, refresh our hair. And what I did was I grabbed some rosemary oil with tea tree and castor oil, massage that into my scalp with this little scalp massager I got from Amazon. Rub that in really well. We're gonna let it sit for about an hour or so. Then
wash it, style it, do the thing.
And it should be coming out nice, clean, and perfect to start our day. I feel like there is so many things that I want to do for the new year, and
why am I holding this Nature's spatula?
my favorite things about starting a new year is this feeling of like a clean slate. The fact that beginning of a new year means we can
Almost start fresh, start from scratch, we get a second chance.
we have another opportunity to meet XYZ goal that we didn't get to meet in 2020, or start some new goals in 2024 that we didn't think of last year. And I have quite a few of them. I also really love that the beginning of the year means that we can start fresh in our home.
It really makes me want to clean. It makes me want to, change the sheets, make sure the floors are clean. Like,
Have everything in the house just in order. That includes my office, that includes my bookshelf. I've gathered quite a few new books since last year. I've also tossed out a lot of books since last year. So there's a lot that I want to do with my organization of my bookshelf and also keep track of my TBR. I have a lot of goals that I want to go over with you guys and kind of just keep myself accountable. Hopefully I can use you guys as like a little accountability partners. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about some of the goals that I have planned for the new year. I have my handy dandy notebook, which by the way is inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart. I've got a ton of cute little quotes on here. If you know, you know. I will have it linked down below, by the way, if you're interested. It's on Amazon.
but yes, back to goals. What are my 2024 goals?
Some of them are like the same as always, honestly, when it comes to fitness and health, when it comes to my work. Nothing really changes. I do have a couple of things that I like to just keep in mind and jot down. With fitness, I go to the gym about 5 times a week, so that's kind of a no-brainer. However, I also want to really emphasize my water intake this year because last year I really slacked. I didn't realize it was that bad.
And it was kind of not great.
You guys know I have my Hydro Jug, but for some reason, I just forget she's in the room. My goal is to drink 1 every day, if not 1 to 2 a day. So I've also been in this kick of kick things up a notch in like my workout game and how intense my workouts are. That's a huge thing for me is I want to not just work out. I don't want to just do cardio. I want to make them extremely intentional.
I want to feel it. I want to feel every time I'm working out. I want to like be huffing and puffing.
Basically work out with more intention in 2024. As far as my YouTube goals, honestly, I would love to be able to film more for you guys and just talk about books more. I also want to do more lifestyle content, so stay tuned for that. I do want to share more of myself with you guys, and I talk to some of you pretty regularly on here, so hopefully we can do that more this year, whether that's with more videos or just kind of making more lifestyle vloggy type of content. Who knows, but I think that's what I want to do in the new year. And obviously just grow overall on YouTube. I love this so much. My goal is to have this be like a full-time thing, so we're gonna be praying for that one in the new year. Speaking of praying, I also want to get closer to God. I want to also be very intentional with the moments that I have set aside for my quiet time, my Bible reading, my devotionals. Yeah, I want to constantly be doing either a devotional or a Bible study in 2024. So whether that's with friends or doing it myself, I just want to have that also alongside of like my Bible reading. I definitely traveled a lot in 2023. I was able to go on a few trips with John, do some things for work. It was really fun. I am so thankful and blessed that I get to travel a lot because my husband and I both work remote, so that's just such a huge blessing. But obviously I love to travel. I want to continue doing that in 2024. I have a few trips planned already for the new year, so I think that's a goal that everyone should have. Life is short, the world is beautiful, travel. I also have some other personal goals that I'm not going to get into here, but I do think that with a reading goal specifically, I'm going to leave it at 100. Last year I got to 99 books and I was pretty proud of myself, honestly. I didn't get to the full 100, even though I could have stretched it out if I wanted to. I could have counted rereads, but as far as new books, I think 99 is a really cool number. And
I'm proud of myself.
So we're gonna do 100 books again for 2024. I also want to be more intentional with the types of books I'm reading. So I want to read books not solely for the fact that they are clickbaity or really popular, everyone else is reading them, so I need to read them in order to film a review. I really just want to read books that are interesting to me, so whatever that looks like, we're gonna do. A goal of mine that I have had for a bit now, but I haven't really talked about it, is I would love to write. I would love to eventually write a book. So for this year, I'm thinking I want to either read books on writing style and tips to writing your first novel. What does that look like? Maybe just doing some research, some planning, jotting down ideas. And if something comes from that during this year as well, then great. But I think maybe taking this year to study and learn and be as proficient of a writer as possible is probably a good way to start. So, and see if it's something I want to continue pursuing. And yeah.
Because in my head, I feel like it's a good idea, but good.
Okay, I am back. We have arrived. And I think I want to turn all of the spines around.
Hear me out, hear me out.
I know I won't be able to see what books they are, but if I can somehow organize things into genre and then from there flip them over, I will kind of have a vague idea of where my books are. But I also want to create a shelf designated just for books I have not yet read. That's what I'm thinking so far. I don't know if it's gonna look nice. I don't know if I'm gonna hate it when I'm done, but that's what I'm thinking right now. First things first, we need to take off all these books. I'm gonna wipe down the shelves. Let me grab some coffee and then we will get to work. Okay, we grabbed our coffee. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. I feel like my current setup is pretty straightforward. We've got a lot of YA fantasy in this section and it continues down, down, down to the very bottom row that you can't even see here. A lot of them are also my 5-star reads up here, and then below are books that I enjoyed, but they're not like the stars of the show, so I don't really care if you can see them or not. Here we have our Regency romance, a lot of Bridgerton, a lot of his Christian fiction books, and then some new Regency romance authors that I've found over the last couple of years. This entire section is Jane Austen. She's my favorite author. I absolutely love her, and I do collect Pride and Prejudice. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies so far, and I want to keep it that way. I love her so much, so maybe I will keep a section like this still on display and everything else is flipped over. Below that we have romance and a lot of historical fictions, but romance also kind of goes this way too. So we have a lot. And nothing really matches. They're also not very aesthetic, so I kind of just keep these on the bottom. They're cute, they're fine. But honestly, I won't really mind if these are flipped over because they're not cohesive, they're not aesthetic, they're not anything special. The books are amazing, but the covers could use some work. My current pride and joy is my shelf for Once Upon a Broken Heart series. and just some like cute little vintagey books that I have. I've got a bunch of little sticky bookmarks in here, and I have this adorable fox mug. So like I have little trinkets that I like to display on my bookshelf, and I think these are going to be the current stars of the show if I decide to flip around all of my books. But I also don't know if I should keep this one as it is because I love this series so much and I love the covers. So we'll see. Everything else really is gonna be thrillers or suspense mystery books, more general fiction down there, and a lot of like classics and books that I had to read in college that I don't really want to get rid of. So yeah, total we have about 250 plus books, give or take a few. Yeah, we have some books to work with for sure. I'm getting a little frazzled thinking about this current undertaking, but we got it, we're good. It's currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to tackle this for about 20-30 minutes, and then we're gonna go outside, enjoy the fresh air, get some cardio in because
Goals.
and then we'll come back and finish. We're just gonna go ahead and set a cute little timer and let's get started. We're gonna set the mood, dim the lights, make it a little cozy in here because I feel like this is gonna take a long time. Current update, I've emptied the first 2 shelves for the most part. Ignore that. I'm thinking I want to move my mystery thrillers over to that back wall because they're honestly not my favorite books. I love my fantasies, I love my young YA books, and I want those to be in the front so I just can easily access them if I want to. I feel like that makes sense in my head. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab these, move them over here, and then I can wipe down these shelves. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing out the books that I have not read yet and I'm delegating them to their own shelf. But what that means is now I'm condensing the amount of books that I had on my current shelves so I have space. So we're just trying to figure out right now what I'm gonna do underneath my like mysteries and thrillers, if I should do like lit fics and historical fictions down there, any non-fictions that I have maybe. And then just keep these with like romance and fantasy. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, we're doing really good on progress. I'm gonna take a quick break. Want to go to the gym. We're gonna come back, have dinner, and then we will keep tackling this, but I will take you along with me during my workout so I can kind of show you guys what I do. And yeah, let me know if you guys see more fitness content, by the way, or take you with me on when I do cardio or when I'm at the gym. Let me know, but I'm taking you with me today and I hope you enjoy my workout. All right, we are now outside. We're at my local park. This is where I do my cardio every day. If you are interested in doing any type of activity or doing more cardio, getting your steps in, whatever that is, I highly encourage you to go outside, breathe in that fresh air. It is so good for you, especially first thing in the morning. I'm actually going in the evening because it's been so cold in the mornings and I just can't be bothered. But it's like 60 degrees out right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do our run now. And yeah, I also use this time to listen to my audiobooks. So if you're trying to read more, go ahead and take that opportunity when you're working out, or if you're trying to get those steps in, listen to an audiobook when you're walking or running. It is going to make the time go by a lot quicker and it'll help you get through so many more books in the year, I promise. Yeah, so let's go ahead and show you really quickly my attire for my run. My shoes are Brooks. I'm wearing some Alphalete Amplify leggings, black. Sports bra, I think, is Story by Katie Hearn. This is just an old UF sweater. I forgot to take off my necklaces, but they're from Amazon. Lululemon fanny. I have my little in here, and car keys, headphones, and this cute little clip to pin my hair back, also from Amazon. If you don't want to ruin your hair with a hair tie, highly recommend getting a nice sturdy clip. It will not mess up your fresh hair. All right, let's go ahead, get some stretches in, breathe in the fresh air, do a quick little 20-30 minute run, and then we're gonna get ready for the gym.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the great.
All right, now we're gonna go on a walk. I do a lot of running, walking intervals. I find that it helps me get through my cardio a lot easier as well. And I didn't used to be a runner, but we're trying new things here. Especially if you have some fitness goals you're trying to meet. I really do think that cardio is just one extra thing that can help you get there. Obviously, it really matters what you eat and the type of foods you're putting in your body, how you're honoring your body with food in the kitchen, but also with movement. And if you're stationary, if you're working, if you're at a desk, you are more likely than not getting enough movement in your day. So here we are. Plus, it brings down stress levels. If you didn't know that, now you do. Cardio, exercising regularly, helps with your cortisol levels, helps bring your stress down. If you're feeling anxious or if you're dealing with depression, it just really helps calm you down. It makes me so much happier when I know I've had a good workout in. The endorphins are a real thing, guys. And I really think that that is the key to a lot of things in life, is having a healthy diet and working out regularly. Do I like running? Absolutely not. Not everything feels good, but it's really good for you, and vice versa. Right now I'm currently reading Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, I think is the name. So we'll see how I feel about it. So far it's like okay. I'm trying to read more rom-coms. I just feel like they're really lighthearted and enjoyable for me. So we're reading that right now on audiobooks.com. I will have a link down below in case you are interested in trying out that app. So far, I really like it. They have a nice reward system if you join their membership program. But yeah, I'll have that linked down below in case you're interested. But I feel pretty warmed up now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my run.
Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
As you can see, I still have quite a bit of work to do. This is now day 2 of me trying to reset my bookshelves. So let's go ahead, dive right in, and hopefully get this finished this morning. I hope you enjoyed my workout clips earlier. Let me know if you want to see more workout content or videos or things I do at the gym. Let me know in the comments. But let's get back to organizing. And so far, I do really like my idea that I'm going with spines facing the opposite way so that all you can see are the pages. I think it looks kind of cool. So we're gonna keep going with it. I've got my breakfast smoothie and we're ready to go. We're making good progress, but somehow I have to have all of these books fit on this shelf. We did it. We finally rearranged, reset my bookshelves for 2024. I know this looks kind of weird. It makes sense in my head. We have on the very far side, we have all of my thrillers, mysteries, classics, nonfiction. In the middle is basically all romance. And then everything on this front shelf is fantasy, fantasy romance. On the very, very, very last shelf though is all the books I have yet to read. So I took out every single book I have not read yet and I put it on the bottom shelf. So if I'm looking for a new book before I go to the bookstore, I can just grab easily from any book down there. And yeah, that is currently my new bookshelf setup. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really cool, very aesthetic in a way, even though everything looks pretty beige. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, but that is gonna be my reset video for 2024. I'm ready to go, ready to take on this new year, whatever that brings. I'm so excited for my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of exciting things coming, and just for life in general, I'm really thankful and blessed for how I've entered this new year, and I'll be praying for all of you guys too. So go ahead and let me know in the comments down below how you plan on resetting for the new year. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out some of these videos below. We have some fun book reviews and book recs available on my channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So until next time, I will see you next time. Bye.